The Hambantota port was to be a maritime port in Hambantota, Sri Lanka. The first phase of the port was opened on the 18th of November 2010. With the first ceremonial berthing of the naval ship, Jetliner, to use the port facilities. It is named after former President Mahinda Rajapaksa. Hambantota port is built inland and operated by the Sri Lanka Ports Authority. The total estimated construction cost of the Phase 1 of the project is $361 million, out of which 85% was funded by the Exim Bank of the People's Republic of China. Construction of the port commenced in January 2008. As one of 7 main ports for the nation, this will be Sri Lanka's second largest port, after the port of Colombo. The port of Hambantota will serve ships travelling along the east-west shipping route which passes 6 to 10 nautical miles south of Hambantota. The first phase of the port project will provide bunkering, ship repair, shipbuilding, and crew change facilities. Later phases will increase the port's capacity to 20 million TEUs per year. When completed, it will be the biggest port constructed on land to date in the 21st century, with the potential to serve as the central transshipment hub between East and Southeast Asia on the one hand and West Asia and Europe on the other. However, the Hambantota port in 2016 made a revenue of $11.81 million and incurred expenses of $10 million as direct and administrative costs to report an operating profit of just $1.81 million. As the port incurred heavy losses, making debt repayment difficult. In 2016, the newly elected government decided to privatize a 80% stake of the port in order to raise foreign exchange. Of the 2 bidding companies, China Merchants Ports Holding Company was chosen, paying a total of $1.12 billion to revive the port under a public-private partnership. Later, it was decided that under the agreement, CM Port will divest 20% of its shares to a Sri Lanka company within 10 years. CM Port will have to spend at least $700 minus $800 million or more to bring the port to operational level. In July 2017, the agreement was signed, but leasing only 70% of the port to CM Port instead of the initially proposed 80%. In July 2018, it was announced that Sri Lanka would relocate its naval base at Galle to Hambantota. The inland harbour on the Wollave River and the sea harbour on the Bay of Godawe in Ambalantota. Trade were an important component in the economy of ancient Sri Lanka. And Godawe was an important maritime settlement, serving Tisamaharama and Ridhyagama in the Kingdom of Ruhua. This port was first known to be operational in the general area of Hambantota around 250 BCE, when Chinese and Arabian merchants used it as part of the maritime Silk Route. Around the 1st century CE, a furnace powered by monsoon winds was built near Mbalipitia, which used wind-based air supply to produce high-carbon steel. This steel was exported to Rome and other European areas for the manufacture of armor and swords, with ships sailing to a port in Hambantota to obtain steel. In 2002, Sri Lanka Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe unveiled the Regaining Sri Lanka program, which identified the Hambantota seaport for development. The proposals for the port area include a refinery, petrochemical-related industries, a coal-powered thermal power station, and a desalination plant. The project did not proceed because it was deemed unfeasible. The port is part of the 21st century maritime Silk Road that runs from the Chinese coast via the Suez Canal to the Mediterranean, there to the upper Adriatic region of Trieste with its rail connections to Central and Eastern Europe. Construction started on 15 January 2008. The Hambantota port and was constructed by the Chinese companies China Harbour Engineering Company and Sinhydro Corporation. The total cost of the first phase of the project is estimated at $360 million, excluding $76.5 million for the bunker terminal. 85% of the funding was provided by the Chinese government and the remaining 15% by the Sri Lanka Ports Authority. Initially set to open in the first half of 2011, 5 months ahead of schedule, the first phase of the project was completed by November 2010. The harbour was formally declared open on the 18th of November 2010 by Sri Lanka's President Mahinda Rajapaksa with a ceremonial berthing of a vessel at the port. After sailing 90 nautical miles from the naval base in Galle, Sri Lanka Navy's ship, Jetliner, was the first vessel to drop anchor at the harbour. Two vessels, Pradeepa II and a commercial cargo ship, followed the Jetliner, ceremonially sailing into the new harbour. Pradeepa II was chosen in recognition of Sri Lanka's age-old role as a key stopping point on the ancient East-West Silk trading route. Workers unloaded the first consignment of international cargo from Myanmar from the vessel Siruvilla, at the auspicious time of 6:21 Greenwich Mean Time. A first-day cover and a special commemorative stamp were issued by the Department of Post, Sri Lanka, to mark